Hey, how's it going everyone? And Apple has quietly released the 16-inch MacBook Pro. We were talking about it, we heard rumors about it, but actually it's here and Apple didn't make any keynote or anything. It's here. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the best things about the new MacBook Pro. Let's begin. Well, of course, the additional inch to the display is an obvious reason to get it, or an obvious advantage, but I don't want to focus on this too much. Like, we get it, there is a bigger screen, we knew, and of course we know that it's gonna be better. So this is like the key and main differentiating point of the new MacBook. But it's not just about that, it definitely doesn't stop there when it comes to the new features. So one of the great and cool features about the new MacBook 16-inch, the MacBook Pro actually, is that the lowest storage capacity is 1 terabyte. I mean, for example, the MacBook Pro, which was the previous one, or some of the 2017 models, if you want, for example, this one had the base storage of 128 gigs, and this is quite a jump. When the lowest one possible is 1 terabyte, I mean, this is definitely a step up. So it doesn't matter if you pay a bit more or if you stay with the base model of the 16-inch, you still get at least 1 terabyte of storage. This is definitely great. The second reason why the MacBook Pro 16-inch is a good one is that it gives you a reason to click on the like button on this video. But anyway, the actual reason, the second one, is that not only the storage starts at very high level, also the RAM starts at 16 gigs, which is considered to be a normal, like a standard in 2019 or 2020, or at least should be considered like that. And you can still, of course, go ahead and pay for the 32 or even bigger RAM capacity, but you are not stuck with like 8 gigs or so and 128 gigs of storage. This is definitely a great thing about the MacBook. Like I say, all of the storages are upgradable and you can get up to 8 terabytes of storage on the 16-inch MacBook Pro, which they claim is the most or the biggest storage ever put into a notebook. So I guess this is kind of a big deal. And the maximum RAM is 64 gigs. I don't really think that you would ever need more than that. If you are like an average or even a pro user, you definitely do not need more than 64 gigs of the RAM. But besides that, there isn't anything special in my opinion. For example, we still have the classic Thunderbolt 3 ports, but we actually have 4 of them. So it's very easy to use the MacBook, but it's a Pro model. You would definitely expect it. Overall, it's a great upgrade and I really like the product. Of course, the 15-inch for me is a little bit too big, so 16 would probably be even bigger. I prefer the 12 or 13-inch models, but for those people that are interested in those bigger models, this is going to be a good one. But of course, the price of this one is $280 for the base model. But like I said, the base model is has a pretty good amount of specs. You definitely won't have any problem to run software like the Premiere Pro, for example, and it's overall a very great piece of tech. It has 6 speakers with really quality microphones, which is going to allow you to have like a really crispy sound and also a really good sound when you are actually recording yourself. I'm not sure if people actually do it. When it comes to the touch bar, it stays like it was before. There isn't pretty much anything new regarding the touch bar. It works the same. Of course, the third-party apps can take use of this. It's normal stuff. And of course, next to the touch bar, you have the Touch ID, which is a great idea to have on a new MacBook Pro, since you also have it on the MacBook Air. I don't even have it on my MacBook Pro because I have the older generation of the product. You may say that Touch ID isn't really a good idea anymore, but it allows you to use the Apple Pay and to actually authorize the payments and everything, and it also saves as a security feature. So it's definitely a great idea to have it. But like I said, it's not anything new in the 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro. So basically everything what they focus on is the new display, which has a brightness of 500 nits. It should be really nice and immersive. It's a Retina display, 16-inch, like I said a couple of times in this video already. But they also focus on the performance, like they put really quality chips and really good graphics cards to make sure that the MacBook is really pro. So they were focusing on the specs and on the display, and this is pretty much everything what you would need from a MacBook, right? So I guess they've done a great job. Of course, we need to see that in person to really notice or really see what's going on or what's actually the new one, but they don't really focus, or I don't really think or expect the battery to be anything extraordinary. It's gonna be like a regular one. I don't know, there isn't pretty much anything else. I also plan on making some additional videos about it, like the reasons to get it and reasons not to get it, so subscribe if you don't want to miss those videos. But as of right now, this is the end of this one. I want to say thank you so much for watching, but let me know what you guys think about this MacBook down below. I'm really curious to see what you guys think about this quiet update of the MacBook lineup. So again, thanks a lot for watching and see you guys later in the next one. Peace out.